Have you ever feel stuck for not having IDs? And you feel behind everyone? Well, after the first video, I hope you have these IDs and you know how to store them now. And yeah, so now you need to sort the IDs. It's very interesting because a lot of people that I've met through the time, and I'm only 24 years old, it's not like I've met a lot of people, but I've seen something very interesting going on with people. It's this. Most people that don't have IDs and then start getting them actually think all IDs are good. They think that all their IDs is okay. And in grid lines, they're not wrong. But they're not, maybe not great for you. Your ID might be good, might be good for someone else. Let's take an example for me. Trading. I wanted to trade, to be a trader. And I have, let's say, a very good, not bad insight of it. And I don't have a bad vision of it, of how it's going to go. But personally, I'm terrible at it. I'm very much terrible at it. At doing it myself and make it a win out of it. I'm very terrible. But I have great ideas about it. And when I look at charts, I kind of get the idea where it can go, but it doesn't mean I'm right and it doesn't mean I'm wrong. But it means that I'm always too late for myself, or I'm not good for me, because it always plays against me at the end of the day. But doesn't mean that trading isn't a bad idea. It just means it's not for you. But it's a great idea. It can be a great idea. And we'll talk about it with someone, or and you might be able to sell to get someone doing it that is going to be good at it. Someone else, another person. You give this ID, you talk, and this gives the person the ID to test, and you're like, and he's gonna be good at it. Maybe, that can be something. Now, how do you sort the bad IDs from the good IDs? Well, there are multiple ways of doing this. First thing, a bad ID, I will say, is one that is one that I will say people force on you. I see you do this X thing, so you should be Y. Stupid example. Some people saw in me being a new amazing ball python breeder. And I'm not going to say force me, but they have that ID, okay, of me. So you should be a ball python breeder. BPB. Okay, but personally, I have ball pythons, but I don't want to be a ball python breeder. I don't want that. I prefer carpet python. So instead of becoming a BPB, I personally prefer, instead of becoming this, I'm becoming a carpet python breeder, for example, because that's more me. So the first thing is that when it's forced on you. The first thing when it's a good idea is when I would say your gut is telling you to go. Your gut is go, for example. I'm a strong believer that your gut is like a second brain. If your brain comes with the idea and your gut validates it, it's something you have to test out. Does it mean that it's going to be successful? Not. No, but it means that it is something that you can actually do and that you will be able to do. And a great idea for that, for example, is for me is YouTube. Is it successful? Look at my channel. The time of recording, I'm at 537 subscribers on YouTube for the reptiles. I'm doing this for 3 years. Is it successful? Not at all. But through this YouTube, I got another success that I would call success, is my network. And my network is the consequence of my good idea, which is YouTube. So it's not always successful in the way you think it's gonna be, but it's something that you have to. My gut told me you need to be on camera. Okay. A second way to know an idea is bad, in my opinion, is when everyone agrees. Like, agree. If everyone agree on it, it's because everyone sees you doing it, and then they will be able to influence you, because if they agree, they can influence you. Okay? When I started this YouTube journey, no one thought that I would be able to maintain for 5 years, 6 years now, almost. 5 years. I had another channel before that closed down before making the whole rebuild, but that's for another story. Okay. I agree with this. If everyone agrees and say, oh yeah, that's for you, you should definitely do it, personally, it's going to turn me off. So, because then it will influence you, and for me, it's a turn off. Because they will say that you should do as they think. And that's not what you want, because it's your ID. Okay? On the other hand, a thing that, again, and it goes a little bit with that thing, your gut and your heart, your gut and your brain agree, but people disagree. If people disagree, this is for me a go. Because it means that you can do it, you are able to do it. Now, with which type of success, that's another question, that's another thing. But you can do it, and you can achieve something in it, you will achieve something in it. Okay, next thing, a bad thing. Okay, how to get to sort the bad ID from the good ID. The other bad ID is the one that is just a hype. I'm not saying that an ID coming from hype is bad. I'm saying that an ID that is hype is not good. So, here's the thing. Bad ID that I had, and I was shadow banned from IG, and that's how I started. I was like, yeah, maybe the hype is not wrong. It's TikTok. I hate TikTok. I'll tell you this, I hate it. I hate from the gut, from the bottom of my heart and the gut of my heart. I hate TikTok. Am I on it now again? Yes. But not for the same reason and not the same way that I was on. First, I was going with the hype. Okay, and the hype is forcing you, again, this is the thing, the hype and everything is correlated. The hype forces you to do something others want you to do. Let's say, those stupid dance. Okay. Let's say you like to talk about, I don't know, you like to talk about phones, okay? But you see everyone dancing, and you go on it because, yeah, everyone's talking about TikTok, this is so cool, blah, 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 blah. And you see everyone's doing about TikTok is dancing, and you're like, because the hype hypes you to go on there, like, maybe I should do like others. And then you're forced. And everyone's going to agree. Because that's a hype. And it's all a circle, basically. That's how I see it. Now, there is a difference between the hype, you being hyped about doing something because you're influenced by others, which is kind of forcing, and you wanting to go on it. I made TikTok after, for example, again, same thing, TikTok is also a very good example. Again, I hate TikTok from the bottom of my heart, but I went to TikTok when it was a hype. And I'll tell you this, I did not bad. Not good, but not bad, in my opinion, okay? Then I stopped TikTok because I thought, bro, that's so much work for nothing. Really, for nothing. And I hate it, and I don't like that, and it's too much platform. I had YouTube, I had Instagram, I had and TikTok. And for me at the time, it was too much. And I hate TikTok, so fuck TikTok. Okay, that's the thing. And then I went back on it. I went back on TikTok a couple of months ago. And why did I go back to TikTok? Wait, I went back on TikTok because I had my ideas, I had a strategy, I had a way of doing me on it, on TikTok. In another way, my gut told me to go back on TikTok. You know, everyone disagrees because everyone's like, it's rock bottom, fuck you, people disagree. You have always a percentage of people that will agree, obviously, but your gut tells you disagree, and it's you, and again, it's circled. You decide. You have the idea of going back to TikTok. Your gut tells you it's okay. People disagree, and some will agree. Obviously, yeah, you have always people that will agree on you going on TikTok, for example. Well, that's pretty much, how I sort IDs. That's how you can sort IDs in a way. Now, again, there are exceptions. Sometimes, the hype is for you because it's something you like. Sometimes people forcing you to do something because they know you have the potential. Again, you have to separate the people that want to influence you, the people that force you to do something, because they know it's you. And sometimes your gut will tell you, no, don't do it, but people around you agree together to say that it's right, that you should do it, right? You should do this, but your gut say, no, don't do this because it's not for you, okay? But at the end of the day, you think about it and it's you, okay? Then you have a fourth way of sorting IDs. This is more general. It's just to get good from bad. And again, this is something very interesting, very special. It's very, very, very easy. AI. AI can tell you if this ID is for you or not. Theoretically, obviously. And again, but to use AI correctly, you need good prompts. If you had bad prompts, for example, the bad prompt is X good for me? Obviously, AI is going to say yes, because AI, on the definition, is a yes man. So if it comes from you, it's always going to say yes, okay? Some AI will challenge you a little more and everything, but AI doesn't know you. The problem is AI doesn't know you. It knows an ID of you, an ID that it created from the history, from your history with it, okay? So that's pretty much rounds up this topic. I think, if you have any questions, drop them down below. If you need help, one-on-one help or groups help, whatever, we're building something for groups help, but if you want a one-on-one, you can always contact me and we'll see what's possible for you. And we will see how we can make it happen or whatever, we're working on some stuff that will all help you guys to make the best of, this whole thing. But yeah, so I hope, just enjoy, guys, and sort those IDs, get those IDs, sort these IDs, and I hope to see you on the next one.